Alright, hello. Hello and welcome to the final game of HorrorFest. We've actually made it through. I'm going to adjust the camera here. We've made it through the final part of HorrorFest here. Now, at some point, I probably will play Zombies Ate My Neighbors on a stream at some point. I'm thinking about maybe saving that for Halloween. I haven't decided yet because I don't know, what I have going on Halloween yet, so I kind of got to wait and see. But, excuse me here. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just try Deadly Premonition now. I will warn you guys ahead of time. If this game fails, I'm going to have to come up with a backup. But this game is incredibly finicky to get to work on the PC. I think I've got it to work through a couple really good guides on Steam and stuff. So hopefully this thing's going to work. I'm going to adjust some volume stuff here, and then we're going to get started tonight. We'll probably be streaming till about 11 my time. Let's see here. Desktop audio. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and bring that down, and you guys will have to let me know if it's too low. But I want to make sure everything's balanced appropriately. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started here and see how things go. Hopefully this thing works. Like I said, this game is incredibly finicky on the PC. So. I have to use a separate program to get this game to run, and it sucks. It sucks, man. Let's see. I did this one time, so I think by having that program running, I can play the game and we're good. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully this works. I'm really hoping. I got it to work once, so. Ears open. Like I said, guys, if Deadly Premonition doesn't work, I'll have to figure something else out. But I got this game to work once, so I just want to play this game. I really want to play this game really bad. So, and I was really excited the other day when I got it working. So we'll see if it actually works. Looks like it's gonna be okay thus far. A lot of tweaking to get this one to work, but apparently if you can get this game tweaked to your advantage, it ends up being the best way to play this game from what everybody's told me. So now this game came out in 2010. I never got a chance. I bought it, and then because it was like a budget game. It was a very budget game. It's very much like the closest to a Twin Peaks video game you're ever going to get. But at the time that this game came out, I had not watched Twin Peaks at all, so I didn't really get it. And it was funny because it was like several months after I played this game, I watched Twin Peaks for the first time, the first 2 seasons, and then I realized I got what the point of this game was. And at that point, then I think I tried to play the PS3 version, and still I couldn't get into it. Partially because of, for some reason, I probably have a load from when I was dicking around with the game. Save date for the game? Alright, yeah, sure. Because we're starting anew here. This game's weird. I think I've played through the prologue, and that's it. So I do have a guide pulled up, so it can kind of help me on where I'm supposed to go and stuff. Because, again, I don't know much about this game, and I know it's going to take a little bit of time to get through. I know, from what I've read and everything, it's a longer game. Oh, man. But I'm looking forward to it. If I can maybe
I want to hear another story.
Yes, of course. You've been waiting a long time for this, so how about
I know some of the voice
special
acting's
one?
not great.
This
It's whatever.
story is very strange and very nasty, but somewhat nostalgic. Do you think you can be a good girl and listen all the way to the end?
Is it a scary story?
It might be, but it's also a very important story. if you don't want to hear it, I can tell you a different story.
No, I want to hear it.
Very important
This
story.
way, I won't be scared.
Will you turn on the TV then? Leave the sound down like always. Now, listen. This is important. At times, we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love.
Oh shit. I guess Metal Gear Survive is got a release date. Yeah. They are putting that thing out. Oh boy. Oh boy, they're really doing that. Okay. The thing that's funny about it too. The thing that's funny about it too is from what the couple people like in the games industry that have played that game, like games critics and stuff, have said it's not bad. It's just, you know, weird. Sure, I guess I'm taking my trading card to me. And I know the controls in this game are a little funky too. Turn up the sound a little bit on this. I don't understand how I'm supposed to control the camera. Oh, that's really weird. This game's weird. It's gonna be hard to get. That was one of the things. Like, the controls are weird as shit in this game.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It will start soon.
It's about time to get started.
I don't know much about this game other than I know it's very much like
Zach.
Twin Peaks. I know the people that love
Zach,
this game dearly
can you hear
love
me?
this game. So
It's me.
I'm excited to play it for the first time, like really give it
If you
time
can
of
hear my
day.
voice, could you respond? Good. I thought you went to sleep. Zach, don't be surprised. The crime took place out in the country this time. Let's take it slow. Okay, Zach?
Sure, that's one way of looking at it, but it's totally wrong. Listen, they both need each other. It's called interdependency, and they both know it. Yeah, I know. He does terrible things to Tom. Nasty, even sadistic things. But that's fine, as long as that's what Tom wants. Think of it. His actions. He's always asking for it. It's his partner's job to fulfill that need, and Jerry knows that. Proof? Well, in the Tom and Jerry show, they live with each other. Hello? Hello?
I'm gonna kind of not talk to him, cutscenes and stuff.
Zach, I can't believe the Bureau still can't get me a satellite phone.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
Well, I'll be a happy camper, even if it ends up being a waste of time. At the very least, it'll get me out of the cramped city for a while. Right, Zach? perpetrator from the last case really was something. Who'd have thought there'd be razors laced into her nails? Crazy. Just crazy. Well, at least I now have a scar to show off. See this? I got this when I arrested the Catwoman wannabe. Women. They're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach?
So yeah, a lot of the stream, like, there's going to be times during the stream where I'm probably not going to say much, and that's because I'm watching the cutscenes and stuff. The only reason I wasn't paying as much attention to this cutscene is because I've seen it like 6 times now, just through the process of getting this game to work. And even then, there's still not a guarantee that this game's going to fully work. I've read some reports of people playing through the intro and then the game just crashes. And it's going to be interesting. We're going to see how it all comes together here.
Zach, there goes the civilized world.
I got to get used to these controls, though, because they are janky as hell. You know, it's funny, too, because a couple months ago, I played through this intro part on a 360 again, since I have the game on 360, and I had this thing of, like, well, I can't get this damn game to work on my damn PC, and that was before I realized, like, my hard drive was dying, so I thought, like, I'm just going to play the 360 version of this, and then, like I said, after I don't want to do that. Whoops, I want to take an item out. After my hard drive died and I got a new hard drive, I was just like, well, maybe I should try this game again, and I did. And after doing this, I literally did everything that I did on the other version of it, and it runs now. It's really weird. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I know this guy can run. Equip the weapon and draw with LB. Oh. How do I? No. Pull it out. How do I attack? Fine. How do I shoot my gun? Pull your gun out. Oh, that's really weird. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. Wow. Can I? Let's see if I can fix these controls, because that's really bad. Let's look here. Key flag. What's this? No, not what I thought that was. Options. Is there no way to just change this button? Because, like, man, this is bad, let me tell you. Because, like, oh, this is going to be bad. How do I aim up? Like... okay. I'm kind of starting to get used to it. Okay, it's just really bizarre. I don't remember this being this bad on the 360. Oh, I think you have to... So the problem is I'm gonna get my ass kicked up here by these first creatures you fight. Time to die. That's all I remember. Oh, I just remember the noises they make.
Looks like we're being welcomed. Zach, I'll let you handle the meet and greet.
It's like the right stick is like inverted a weird way, where up and down is left and right, and then left and right is up and down. So I'll have to look into what's going on here, because this is bad. And I'm not going to be able to aim at all.
Huh?
Because, like, and again, like, I played on the 360, the controls weren't that awful, so... That's the weird part. But, like, that is the weirdest way to control anything. So maybe when we get through the first save point here, I might back out so I can see if I can fix the controls in like the main menu or something, because this is really hard to play this way. Let me say, I'll say that. What's behind me? Anything good? What's this? Turn up my volume here a little bit. Yep, this is gonna be hard to do. Oh, maybe not.
Amazing. Bullseye.
There's gotta be an easier way though. Like, this is such a shitty way to play this game, control-wise. Like I know it looks better, but man, it is quite a game to control. Let me tell you. Maybe once you get used to it, it's not too bad. But
I've been through a lot of crazy situations, but that one takes the cake. It's the first time I've been attacked so directly. Zach, can you give me a logical explanation about what that was? Never mind, don't answer. Life is fun because of the mysteries. Right, Zach?
oh, we can save right here. Okay, so we're gonna save, and then we're gonna see if there's anything I can do about these controls. Cause holy shit, man! Let me tell you, this is not fun to play this way. Yes, I'll probably see if I can do anything about it here. No, I'm gonna have to back out and look at the settings. So I'm gonna back out really quick, guys. I mean, I like the game a lot. It's just that, like, to play the game that way is not fun, let me tell you. Let me pull up Steam here. Let me hit play on it again, because I think there's a way where you can look at settings with the controls, maybe. Okay, here we go. This might help. We want to play with a controller. Okay. So reload is B. Let's see here. How do we fix this? Oh, I don't think you can change. The big thing I want to change, I don't think you can change, unfortunately. But I think what we should do, I don't even know if it'll let you change. Can you change buttons? So, like, let's see here. Like, reload B is fine. A to interact is fine. Like, all those are fine. But I want to change that to left bumper. Maybe you can't. How do you... maybe you can't change the controls. That'd be really shitty if you can't. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna look this up. I'm just gonna quick Google this. Change controls in Deadly Premonition PC. Okay, here we go. Anyways, to change the controls. It seems like the only way to change the controls, sadly, are through like some scripting. I'm not doing that right now. Alright, cancel that. Play game. I guess we're playing with weird controls. It's gonna be an experience, let me tell you. It's, yeah. Yeah, it's a game. Let's see here. Play. Because, I mean, man, it's just... It's so weird. It's such a weird-ass game. Like, I don't understand. It's not... I mean, I've read for a long time that it's not the best in terms of controls and PC port, so... There we go. Game takes forever to load. Like, at this point, I'm almost thinking about just playing the 360 version of the game because these controls are so bad. It's weird because on the 360, like, yeah, the controls are janky, but it's not so janky that up and down is left and right. Like, that's just a weird way that this game plays, I guess. Shit. Want to pull out my gun. What is it? Right bumper? Okay, that's right. Weird. Just trying to drop anything. Jeez. Just a weird ass way. Like I'll get used to it, but it's weird, man. Shit. Oops. At least there is an auto aim thing in this game, because I couldn't even imagine right now trying this without that, because this control thing is so bad. Oh shit. Let's see here. What is it? Want that. Die so I can get that. Please. Can I not? Can I seriously not pick that thing up? Okay, there we go. So, this is one of those. Let's see here. How do I... That's even weirder to use. This game still has like a little bit of motion blur that I'm not a fan of. But I mean, in terms of visuals, this is the best looking way to play this game, because that 360 version is rough. Keep doing that. I know there was a guy out here.
Yes.
God, can't you drive a car later in this game? How shitty is that going to be with these controls? Oh boy. Boy, 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 boy.
Huh?
Oh shit, okay. hard to free aim because of the controls, man. I tell you, I can't believe that we're freaking, what, 2 days away from Mario Odyssey. It just seems like that game snuck up so fast, man. I will be doing a launch day stream of that game on Friday. That was the one thing I planned this month that wasn't HorrorFest related. I don't know how long that stream is going to be or anything like that, and I don't know if I'll save an archive of it because I know Nintendo is having a lot of issues right now with streamers in their games. So, specifically, I'm sure Mario Odyssey will be one that they're...
Great. Amazing.
Like I tell you, great, amazing. That was the one thing, because otherwise, I mean, this is the last game of HorrorFest 2017, is Deadly Premonition, which I've been really looking forward to playing.
Yes.
It's a shame that the controls are a little janky, but you know what? I'll get over it. I mean, this is how I have to play this game. I'll see if you guys can see this. I have to hold down the left bumper to shoot, to aim. Right? Right trigger is to auto aim, and then right bumper is to shoot. So I'm using this thumb, or I'm using my middle finger to hit the right trigger to lock on, and then my index finger on my right hand to shoot the gun. It's just, and there's no way to change it, like without doing some scripting and stuff. And I'm not gonna do that. So. Oh shit. I mean, these enemies are definitely creepy as hell. I always thought that. Time to die. Not good. Gosh, I couldn't even imagine.
Great.
There's like some crazy boss in this game, how that's gonna work. Yeah, I knew it was going to get hit. There's not much I could do about that there. Sure. Because I don't think they stop spawning. Gosh, it'd be a lot easier if I could have the left bumper be the right, the run button, and so on.
Huh?
It's a shame. I really wish this game would come to the Xbox One, like backward through 360 back compat. It'd be cool.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it. Yesterday morning,
Awesome.
The milk I poured in my coffee made a sign. It said, "Tomorrow you'll arrive in a place that will change your fate."
Bust a save here and get to the town, huh? This is about where I got in the 360 version of this game, and then I was just like, I don't know, I couldn't get into it. Or you know what? I think I got a little bit farther because I remember getting to the town and getting to the hotel. So, is there something else there? I don't think so. I just enjoy how you get to walk into town. Yeah. Game is cool though. Like I dig the vibe of it a lot. I dig that it is pretty much essentially a Twin Peaks game. It just takes some getting used to the controls. The controls are janky as hell. I think if the controls were better, and especially if I think this PC port was better, because like even though I'm playing this and I did a lot of hacking's not the right term, but a lot of modding around, I guess, to get this game to look as good as it does right now. It's still, doesn't look, like a great game or anything by that.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone calls me.
Agent York?
Good, that's good.
It's kind of crazy when you think about like all the big stuff for games this year are happening in the next 2 weeks. We got this Friday's the big Mario. You've got Wolfenstein. You've got Assassin's Creed Origins.
Did you walk all the way here?
Next week is Call of Duty. The 7th is the Xbox One X. Things are happening. Games are coming out, man. We're at that time of year. Some of the other big titles of the year have come out now. You think of things like...
She's easy on the eyes. Definitely.
Oh, excuse me. You think of some of the other big things this year. You think of stuff like...
back there.
South Park's out now. I haven't even played that. I'll get that at some point. Evil Within 2, I'm still in the process. I'm hoping to finish that game. I'm actually looking at probably finishing that game tomorrow, if not Thursday, to have a review up on Friday. I want to have a review of that game done before I jump into Super Mario Odyssey.
Please, just call me York.
I'm on the last third of that game, I would say, but I've really enjoyed my time with it.
Could you tell me why the FBI is so interested in a small-town homicide?
Let's just say it's a personal interest in killers of young women. I'm always looking for new sample cases to help me with my profile.
Both our superiors have cleared this with each other. You can remain in command. You don't have a problem with this, do you?
No. No problem.
But yeah, it's
Just
crazy,
wanna set
man,
things
to think
straight.
about, like, we're
Our small town has
we're
a
at the
sheriff
point where all this stuff's gonna start hitting.
I'm the one fixing them one by one and maintaining peace and order. You can have your profiling sample, but I need you to understand.
I'm really looking for. I'm looking forward to playing Mario Odyssey.
Of course.
I'm looking forward
Of course.
after Mario Odyssey to jumping
By
into
the way, George,
Wolfenstein
I have
on
an
the
excellent
Xbox One X.
start.
That's gonna be
Could
cool to
you
play that
send
game on
someone
that
to take care of
system.
Oh, and
Yeah,
my
like,
clothes and luggage are still
games are
inside.
coming out, man. I'm
All
looking
right.
forward to Black
Don't
Friday
worry.
this year, actually taking advantage of
I'll
some
get
of the
my assistant
deals,
Thomas to take
picking
care
up some of the games I haven't picked up yet. You know, hopefully there's some good deals
Do
this
you
year.
need anything else?
There usually is.
Thanks. That'll be all. Well then, I think I'll rest up first at the hotel. Then I'll join you on your investigation.
Don't know how to say that. But, we really don't need your help. Unlike some of your corrupt city police officers, I play it by the book. I hope you'll come to appreciate that, Agent Morgan. And we'll handle the investigation. You just think of this as a vacation. Take it easy. Enjoy the nature here. You don't have to be a tree worshiper to appreciate the wildlife here.
But I'll be doing another Deadly Premonition stream tomorrow night.
Situation. There are no cavemen here. We're as
Looking
far
forward to
from
that.
against the Middle Ages, and we've just met the king.
Maybe Thursday night. Thursday night, I'm probably gonna be taking the night off. Like I said, Friday's gonna be Super Mario Odyssey, and then we'll see after that what Saturday, Sunday, Monday brings for the stuff here. So, as I said before, Deadly Premonition's probably gonna stretch into November. $28 because I had to get used to these controls. I don't even know how long. Like, I don't know. I've read that this game is pretty lengthy. So. Excuse me.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Yeah, I'm actually currently in the process of rewatching
Why
Twin
didn't you
Peaks
get
with
it
my
repaired?
girlfriend. We're on the new
This
season
TV
now.
is important
But
to
she's
you,
actually
right?
really been enjoying it. So that's been a lot of
got
fun.
some
I mean, I
memories
just came off of
attached to it,
watching
sure.
the third season, like
I
everybody
used
else.
to watch
that's a
movies
Twin Peaks
on this
fan.
thing with your
And it's fun now to go
grandma
back
all
and
the
watch
time.
some of those episodes back
Grandma
to back,
liked movies?
and especially after now refreshing
Oh, she
myself
did.
on the first two
Everyone
seasons.
loves movies, right?
There's definitely things that make a
I
lot more
love
sense
movies
now.
too.
so.
I've never been to a movie theater though.
It's one of those cards. Is that all that's in here? I just remember when I sat down playing this game and I did not get any of this, and I was like, this just doesn't make sense to me. And then maybe a couple months later, going on Netflix and watching Twin Peaks for the first time, and then being like, oh, like that game was just trying to be Twin Peaks. So that's why it's gonna be a lot more fun now for me to play through this game.
York! York!
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Oh, man.
Who are you?
Who are you? Do you fish in this game? That's sure. I know there's a lot of weird shit you can do in this game, but that okay. If this room doesn't look like the room Agent Cooper's in Twin Peaks, holy shit, man.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
I can't remember if there was anything in here. I don't think so. Wow, it's actually kind of cool. You can actually read that stuff in this version. You can't read that in the... Okay. Sure. This just looks like the Great Northern Hotel, man. Like, shit. It's cool, though. You know, another cool game that's very Twin Peaks inspired that I like a lot is there's a really cool DS game, and I'm looking for. I have the game now. Like, it's shitty. I bought the game back in the day, and then I probably traded it in because again, as I'll say always, dumb kid. I recently, like right before I left working at GameStop, someone had traded the game in, so I bought it for a pretty cheap price.
Mr. Morgan.
But
Your breakfast is
Hotel
ready for
Dusk,
you.
really cool game. Very cool point-and-click adventure where you hold the DS sideways. I'd actually started another playthrough of it.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes. It's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well,
the music
there
is
aren't
really
many.
good in this game.
It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my
I'm sure they probably play like the same
if
couple sound music files and background songs in this game, kind of like the background music in Twin Peaks.
Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand.
That's so Twin Peaks-like. This shit was cool in this game. I even remember, like, before they did a bunch of cool stuff with the coffee in this game. in a way that I thought was interesting. Oh man.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails. Now
This dumbass smile.
let's get
It's
going.
great. Let's grab that thing behind me. Do you actually go outside? No, that'd be too good. It's kind of weird that that's like an invisible wall there. She just hang out in the kitchen. I like how this is just the kitchen, or is this looks like a buffet. This doesn't look like the actual kitchen. That's kind of cool. I kind of want to see a little bit more of this game, but we'll wrap up the stream pretty soon here. There should be okay. Yes. It cost $1 to save. That's interesting. What does this thing do? What? Sure. It's a weird ass game. I like it a lot though. It's crazy. Sure. I guess I didn't have to save, but whatever. Like, now that music's stuck in my head, man. I'd go for some coffee. I'm probably actually in a little bit when I'm done with the stream, I'm gonna have some coffee myself.
Police car.
Don't be late. Oh, what a piece of shit.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values. Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Oh dear lord. Let's see here. Boost. Oh, I didn't mean to be done with that. So, oh boy, this is oh man, this is gonna be bad. I forgot everything's like the right and left bumper. Whoa. Okay. Why is this in first person? I also love this crazy music that's playing right now. Oh man. How do I, where the shit is the way out of this place? What is going on? Probably look like a giant asshole right now in this game. Oh god. This is so hard to control. There's other people on the road. This is sure. What? Could you drive a car in through? I guess. Like, I never got this far, so. Sure. I'm crazy. I'm a cop. Shit. I don't even see this frickin' road, man. Look how shitty these cars look, but I mean, again, this game was made on such a weird budget. I think it started out as a PS2 game, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh shit, what? That's like a slide move you can do, I guess.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days. So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought?
This slide button is ridiculous.
On TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after...
Oh, Zach, we're here. Let's continue our chat later.
Sure.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Sure. We'll probably save it up here in a minute. Look at the way this guy runs.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
He gets like some weird music.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. Well, I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Oh, let's see here. I don't want to get too much further into this area, so let's see if we can't find the phone to save. Is this it right here? Alright, we're going to save the game here, guys. This game's cool. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I think it's very cool, very interesting. It's going to take some time to get into, that's for sure. But I like what I've played of it thus far. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. Like I said, next stream will be tomorrow night. Be doing some more Deadly Premonition. Go ahead and check out on the channel, I did a video review of Stardew Valley for the Nintendo Switch, which is an awesome, awesome version of the game. So I highly recommend you guys check that out. After that, tomorrow there'll be the monthly Greatest Generation episode. Should be up tomorrow, if not Thursday at the latest. And yeah, keep trekking here for HorrorFest. There'll be some other HorrorFest related videos this week as well. And yeah, like I said, thanks for joining me tonight. Thanks for enjoying the couple streams. If you were with me for the Rock Band stream that I didn't save the archive of, if you finished Dead Space with me, or if you joined me for Deadly Premonition, thank you. Thank you for joining me tonight, and I hope to see you tomorrow night. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.